vas a querer, yo te tengo que amar, tú me vas a perder, yo te voy a olvidar siempre, siempre. Tú no vas a saber, yo tendré que inventar una noche vivir.
Hello， 你好，我係 Ivy Paul， 呢度 Shall We Dance Studio 嘅院長。我嘅強項咧，其實係 Standard Ballroom。Standard Ballroom 就是有跳 waltz 啊、Tango、Quick Step、Foxtrot and Venice Waltz 啊。Actually， 我係 WDSF License A Judges， 喺 Malaysia License A Judges 係得數指計得到嘅，唔係幾個嘅啫。So 咧，我係好 honoured to be one of the adjudicator。我so far 我 judge 過 internationally、Asia Pacific， 我最遠去到係意大利啦、西班牙啦，係請我去做嗰啲評判。全部外國人係得我一個 Asian，so 喺嗰度咧，我覺得學到好多嘢。
我叫思柔，今年19岁。其实我是很喜欢跳舞啦，但是我只是学过拉丁跟 ballroom。我个人认为，我两个都跳到不错啦，但是我是一开始是学拉丁嘛，所以我会对拉丁比较有信心一点。但是我拿到的title就是我的 competition 的成绩是 ballroom 的比较好一点点。认为我教的东西跟我所做的东西，它是不可以用金钱来换的。就是说可能你说现在一堂课是多少钱，但是我认为可以讲是不值那个价，或者是说是没有这个一个可以跟一个价钱衡量的东西。所以我希望我以后的心愿就是我可以做一些比较真的想学的人我教，就是不是因为什么东西我要去，好像有些人是为了钱因为很赚钱然后我就去教，不是这样子啦我。
我是洪龙，我今年22岁，我现在读着 marketing， 我的 hobby 是跳舞，我已经跳了差不多10多年了，我学了大概8年后，我开始去学习怎样学习怎样教人，学习那些technique， 怎样去教人家怎样跳，过后就慢慢开始去考试，为了拿那cert，然后现在的话，我成为一个老师了咯。
Hi, my name is Lersha Tan. I'm 19 years old. I am a competitive Latin and ballroom dancer, and I'm currently a Latin dance instructor. The first time I really fell in love with dancing started way back when I was younger, about the age of 5. I was watching So You Think You Can Dance, and I've been dancing around the house ever since then. So my mom took me for my first Latin class, and ever since then, my passion for dance just grew more and more. So it has been about 14 years of pursuing Latin and ballroom. The field of dance that I specialize in is Latin and ballroom.
I attend a lot of solo competitions for Latin, and I also attend a lot of ballroom competitions with my partner. I am teaching the little ones from about the age of 4 to 12 years old. I'm teaching them Latin.
Hi, I'm Jason. I've been dancing for 11 years, and currently I am a full-time dance coach, aka also a dance instructor. And I have been trained by Joel Tan, who is the first and longest certified hip-hop coach in Malaysia. Before I knew it, I found that I had fallen in love with the dance style called popping. I was intrigued by the style of hitting the robot and all the waves, and that's how I fell in love with dancing. In Shall We Dance Studio, I teach the way I want to. The way I teach is I teach students to be independent and to make sure that they know what they are learning, so that they won't always be learning from me, but they will be able to see the end result of them being independent and being able to accomplish their dreams their way.
Basically 呢個 COVID-19 咧，呢個 pandemic 係影響真係好緊要大，尤其是因為我哋從事係 physical touch 嘅 dance， 好多人就諗住要 hold， 因為而家 pandemic 我哋就要 social distance 啊，又要好多嘢，所以好多學生都諗到啊喺咁嘅情況下，我哋of course 唔可以 send 嗰啲細路哥嚟，或者大人都唔敢。其實我為開你哋嘅健康 ，and then 我會做 first， 我哋先生咧一定會做一個每個星期都會做一個 COVID test，to ensure 我哋全部係safe to teach。第二，當你哋學生嚟咧，我哋一定有做一個scan 啊temperature test 啊 SOP 我哋有跟到好足嘅。and then 每次我哋跳舞我哋都係 of course 我哋戴住個 mask。我哋有make sure 細路哥啊，全部都要洗手。and then 我成間 studio 都會 sanitize 咗先。before 每一個 class 一 change another class， 我哋就會 sanitize，so 係好安全嘅。俾你哋 more comfortable to come back and welcome back to dance classes。我喺度衷心多謝 PW Production for arranging 呢個interview and shooting。So 多謝你嘅時間，唔該晒。